on this day in the desert at Stead Airport. Great crowd on hand. These are the greatest fans in the world, and they are being treated to a very power-packed dance card today. How about 80 years for this particular class? Like right here, the T6 class, these World War II trainer planes. Just a lot of history out there. And there's John Lomar. There's our defending champion from last year, 2017, in radial velocity, race number 88. He would love to hang on to that designation, Steve.
That's right. And Tommy, we've talked about our distinctly different starting procedures for our races. Our T6s start left to right or west to east in a line abreast formation. As they come across the steel start-finish pylon, it's a sharp left turn onto the course, which is the shorter course than the Unlimiteds or the Jets run, and that first turn gets awfully crowded.
Going to be 5 laps around this 5-mile course here for a total just under 25 miles.
I always hold my breath in this first turn. Look at that. You can't appreciate how many airplanes are in a small amount of real estate unless you're in a cockpit looking down. Nothing but wings, canopies, and props around you.
Such a big part of the experience here. The sounds of each in the different classes, Steve, but this one truly unique in these T6s.
T6s have their own sound. Now that low rumble you hear, that's that 1,340 cubic inch radial Pratt Whitney air-cooled engine. That loud crackling sound you hear, that's the 100 inch to 109 inch propeller. It's a two-bladed prop, but it's so long the propeller tips are actually going supersonic, creating that mini sonic boom sound that you hear that's so distinct to a T6, possibly a 206 or 210 Cessna, but especially a T6 racer.
There's John Lomar. There's our defending champion right now. His qualifying speed, 243 miles an hour. We're going to get a reading from him in just a moment, how he's doing currently today, but it looks like he's not doing altogether bad, Steve. That's the song these people want to hear. That's music to their ears here in Reno, and everyone who's watching at home now, because it's fun to just lay out and listen.
Absolutely, and the T6 class is so competitive. They're so close. They can't do a lot of modifications. They can't run funny fuel. A stock Pratt Whitney 1,340 cubic inch radial makes about 550 to 650 horsepower. These guys are fast airplanes running 800 to 850 horsepower. They all have to weigh in at 4,000 pounds, including the pilot, 50 gallons of fuel. So very, very strict competition rules to keep them evenly matched up.
Well, you can come to Reno, see all the action this fall, including the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds. Get tickets now. Watch the racing live at airrace.org. Where else in the world can you find racing in this format with 6 different classes? Well, that would be exactly nowhere else.
Right now, what's unique about this venue, it is the only place in the world where you have closed course pylon air racing in all 6 classes: Jets, Unlimiteds, Sport, T6, Formula, and Biplane. You can see all of these here, nowhere else in the world. The rest, with the fabulous performers we have in the military, all just add to the excitement of air racing every year in September in Reno.
White flag, white flag.
The first 4 laps have melted away very, very quickly. John Lomar in control right here. He's the defending champion. He's making it look very, very easy. Hats off to John Lomar. We'll start praising his victory lap here, although it is still the official final lap of the race. But he's held off 2 guys with about 12 victories, 12 national championships in T6 during the course of this Heat 1A.
You know, Lomar kind of came out of the shadows a couple years ago and won it, and those other guys are saying, you know, who was this guy? Where did he come from? You know, he's always been part of the pack, but John Lomar has really come of age in T6 air racing the last couple years.
Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Here he is, taking it, John Lomar. That is the STIHL power move of the day. John Lomar, Dallas, Texas, in radial velocity, barely ahead of Chris Rushing and Nick Macy. See it all this fall in Reno, including the Thunderbirds. Get tickets now or watch air racing live at airrace.org.